What if I tell you that Dangote Refinery has become Nigeria's economic miracle? How did this happen? Did Dangote do some abracadabra?
I think our interest is Nigeria first, then Dangote, because if Nigeria doesn't grow, then we have limited capacity of growth. Thank you.
It's very rare to see a private company change the economic trajectory of a country. For decades now, Nigeria exported crude oil and brought in petroleum products at exorbitant prices, which debilitated the country, draining the foreign reserves. Dangote has come in peace, but guess what? He was totally underestimated by the powers that be. Dangote is here to change the story of Nigeria. How did he do it?
To describe this project, honestly, it takes guts, it takes a vision, and it's the vision of one man, which is absolutely extraordinary.
There is no doubt that Dangote's refinery is unique. Dangote set out to build a refinery that outscales the capacity of most African countries combined to become the largest single-train refinery in the world. Dangote Refinery is able to process and produce 650,000 barrels of oil per day. That's an astronomical figure, let's be honest. It produces fuel, kerosene, aviation fuel, polypropylene, and fertilizers, thereby serving multiple supply chains across the country. That's the beauty of Dangote Refinery economic miracle. Location, 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 as they say, is very important.
A landmass 7 times the size of Victoria Island, where one of the world's biggest dredging exercise occurred. 65 million cubic meters of sand dredged, costing approximately 300 million euro.
Dangote was very strategic in terms of where he built his refinery. It's built at the Lekki Free Trade Zone, therefore exporting and moving barrels of oils all over the world and within the country becomes a piece of cake. That's strategy at its best to produce economic miracles. Dangote Refinery has reduced petroleum products import into the country by at least 54% in Q1 of 2025. It is estimated to save Nigeria $25 to $30 billion in foreign exchange annually. Let's think about this, guys. $30 billion. That's astronomical. If a single company can bring about such savings, that's economic miracle at play. As to where all of these savings goes, no be for my mouth then go here say, teacher mama don't buy. Abeg, jokes apart, guys, this is a masterstroke. Pressure on the naira is reduced, and the economy of Nigeria goes from strength to strength.
In the last 6 years that we actually had execution of the project. We've had tremendous increase in employment around this corridor, and I'm sure also local suppliers have enjoyed tremendous benefit from it. They've had to employ people and generate wealth.
Dangote Refinery has created thousands of direct and indirect jobs all over the country because it has impacted other sectors like the plastic industry, like transportation, logistics, petrochemical sector, and of course, service sector. Hardly do you see one single project have an effect on so many other industries. So let's give kudos to Dangote here. Long fuel scarcity queues is not a joke. Have you ever been on a long queue trying to get petrol? Well, I have news for you. Long queues have become more rare these days. We are now on Dangote's 1-year anniversary. And what present has it presented to Nigerians? The shortening and the almost 100% eradication of petrol scarcity queues. Nigeria is no longer Africa's #1 fuel importer. That's a relief. Energy security is very important for any country, and Dangote Refinery is playing a huge role in helping Nigeria achieve this, because it is able to supply the market with what it needs when it needs it to produce economic miracles. Nigeria right now is on the rise and is lifting others. That's the beauty of Dangote Refinery economic miracle.
Dangote Refinery has exported premium auto spirit to other African countries, including Angola, Ghana, South Africa, in the past few weeks.
Dangote Refinery now exports to African countries and beyond Africa. For Africa in particular, this is a proud moment because there is less dependency on the European and Asian refineries. It's now very hard to hold Africa to ransom on petroleum products. Africa is on the rise thanks to Dangote Refinery and its economic miracle.
The luck that we've had by getting the refinery done is because people believe that we're crazy, it will never happen. So I think the people who were sort of sabotaging us, they were less concerned because they knew that these guys have entered into something that they are going to be finished. They tried all sorts, but like what I told you in our interview, I told you that, I'm a person that I've been fighting all my life.
Dangote Refinery has proved that impossible is nothing. The powers that be never thought the project will see the light of the day, but against all odds and challenges, Dangote proved all of them wrong. We have a structure standing today and functioning, celebrating its 1-year anniversary. Nigeria can now turn its natural resource into viable industrial value. Dangote has gained so much experience now, and he can begin to advise other sectors of the Nigerian economy on how to scale up and begin to turn our natural resource into viable industrial commercial entities. And he can begin to advise other sectors of our natural resource how to see through large global projects.
I choose to invest at home. I choose to make sure that I liberate my own people. It's not about money. If it's about money, I would have gone the other way. But right now, I will have the guts to go and talk to anybody to come and invest in Nigeria.
The completion and successful rollout of Dangote Refinery is nothing but an economic miracle on a grand scale. Please make effort to subscribe and give me a like.